You still on?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're still on. Okay, stream is started. Of course. What was that?
That was my ringtone.
Alright,
Got to let me mute my
please,
phone.
please silence it. Anyway, hey yo guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and this is my third episode of this hobby interview show. And my announcements are I still haven't gotten my community tab. I swear I've been at 500. I swear I've been at 500 this entire damn time, but YouTube isn't giving me my tab yet. So, hopefully I get that soon. Hopefully I can get that sucker soon. And my other announcement is please go ahead and wait. My wait, my hold on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Um check out my newest video, which is pretty much just an Instagram announcement at this point. And then yeah. Um this is a hobby interview show where I'm going to be interviewing my friend here. I'm not going to go ahead and spoil one of the answers to one of my questions, but yeah. Um so if you have this is going to be a video making episode. So if you have questions for my guest here, please go ahead and ask them, and then we're going to read them off at the end because I have a list of my questions and stuff like that. So, of course, I feel like the donut batch already knows the answer to these first two questions, but to make sure that every episode begins the same ish, what is your name?
My name is PK the First.
And what are your pronouns?
Any
Any?
or or he him.
He, him? Okay. And then, um, what do you do? Wait, what is your hobby?
My hobby is video making, making videos, uploading them on YouTube, like a team, voice actors and stuff.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and add a link to your channel real quick?
Will do.
PK. I know that this may sound stupid because let's see here. You're literally in my channel trailer, but then again I want everyone to know who you are. And please keep in mind that people watch this show after the fact too, so um because you've been on this channel for so long, some of these questions may sound extra stupid. Just roll with it, please.
I will.
But yeah, um, how did you find your hobby?
How did I find my hobby? Well, like when I was younger, I really liked watching a lot of cartoons and I would really like really fascinated by the art styles and the voice work and stuff. And then when I started watching more and more YouTube in the early 2010s, I used to watch a lot of people make these little animations or talk about games or TV shows that they liked. And then in the late 2010s, the big animator boom, like a lot of them kind of inspired me to actually go forward
Are you
with a channel.
talking about the Storytime animators? Just a clarifying question. Storytime animators or
Yes, in
animators
fact.
in general?
For the part about the late 2010s Storytime animators.
Yeah. Um, why are you interested in it?
Why am I interested in it? That's a good question because I've always been I've always had passion for creating something and showing people what I do and where my passions lie. the creator of SpongeBob, he really wanted to like show kids a lot of marine biology and like show them like what it's like through humor. That's why SpongeBob is like SpongeBob.
I see. I really do love that SpongeBob. But yeah. Um so how much does it cost?
How much does it cost? I like tried to keep like the budget like really low. So like the editing software that I use, I paid $10 to export the videos to 1080p with the premium package, and then like equipment. I'm not entirely sure how much my microphone cost, as it was a gift, and then my tablet. I think it was like $35. Was gifted. It was given to me by the Animate the Invisible team,
Oh
and
yeah.
then my
Uh-huh.
computer. Uh, gonna be totally honest, I have no idea how much my computer costs, but it is a computer, in fact.
Yeah. So if you were to go ahead and like round how much it costs.
Um, I'm gonna assume like 150, like adding the computer. I'm gonna assume that it would add up to 150.
So everything. That don't seem quite right. Like everything adds up to 160?
Probably a little. I mean, like computers are expensive and all, so
Let's see. If I were to go ahead and round up my um round up my equipment, it would be about like 1K if I were to add everything.
okay. I don't know when my computer was made. It's not that new of a computer, so I guess I mean it's kind of I'm not sure. Okay, at least like 200, 230. Mm, yeah, that.
All right. And also, quick note to the audience. If it's a question for the hobby interview show, please go ahead and put a donut at the end. And all the questions that are involving the hobby interview show is going to go to PK at the end. And then
Uh-huh.
also, another note for the audience is, I am not a mess. I'm a mix. Um, I think that this is a relatively new fan, or at least I hope it is. But yeah, my pronouns are they, them, theirs. Please go ahead and respect the fact that I'm not a he or a she. Thank you. But yeah, so is it one cost or is it something that you keep on paying for?
One cost. Yeah, just one cost. The editing software, that's kind of like a weird thing. I paid for it like once and it says that you're gonna have to do it monthly, but then like I don't. I'm not complaining about that though.
Yeah. Did you find like some type of weird loophole or something?
No, it literally just decided like, you know what? You get free high quality HD exports forever on the house.
But yeah. Um let's see here. Do you make any money off of it?
I'm still trying to get that working since I've been at over 1,000 for a while, but I think I just need. They're still like reviewing my channel,
Oh, to
so
make sure that
not
you're
yet.
not offending the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, even though I've done absolutely nothing that would offend them.
Let's just say that I'm also a um I'm also a YouTuber, but this show is not about me. Even I'm the interviewer, not the interviewee here. I'm gonna plan on doing an episode where someone else of their choosing interviews me about this.
That's a
But
good idea.
yeah, um, probably not gonna be you though because it's one person per it's one person per hobby. But yeah. Anyway, that's beside the point. Um Now this next question is going to sound like judgment because I already know where this is going, but
Mhm.
so how many hours a week do you typically spend on or with it?
Okay, see, it depends on how much of a crunch I am in. Like during summer, like I life was like really busy, and I still have to like crank out videos. And like, see, the more I make videos, like the higher the production quality, and like the more animated they get. As like I get more skilled, so I'm like putting in more and more hours, and so I'm like, okay, I gotta finish this up. Like my latest video, Vinyls on Varmints, I literally finished it 4 a.m. the day it came out.
You literally posted a video at 4 a.m. and guess who ended up being like, no, you shouldn't do that. I literally, it's for your own health, buddy.
Thank goodness for the schedule video option, because like if I had a video uploaded at 4 a.m., that would not be good.
Oh
I just like
man.
schedule it. I finally got finalized at 4 a.m. then scheduled it to release at like 7 or 8 a.m. that same day, and it's like went to sleep and woke up late.
Oh no. Yeah, I tend to have boundaries with that. But yeah. Um I forgot. What is your answer to the how many hours a week do you typically spend on slash with it?
I don't think I've kept track of that, but at the end of summer, I like checked my computer, like how much time I put into a lot of software. The art software, it's at 17 hours a week.
Holy crap! But that's summer stats. I'm just like I'm asking you for a just basic round just like rounded number.
I'm gonna guess like maybe 10 hours.
10 hours a week?
Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, I don't know.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna assume
that
it's 10.
that kind of that sounds right. um but yeah. Um so you say about like 10 hours a week?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing a little bit more on the chat this episode. I literally
Fine.
had to time someone out on it. Which, fun fact, that almost never happens on my show. But yeah, how has your channel helped you?
It's like helped me like gain more confidence as like a writer and stuff, and like put more creativity into things, and like improve as an artist and stuff. Like you do animation like how I do it, like sometimes you end up like drawing a lot of frames, and like when you do that, you like really start to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
And like I just like putting my ideas out there. So YouTube has definitely helped me with that.
Yeah, that's understandable. And personal question here, but does it tend to help you with social skills or
Mm, as of now, I wouldn't say that YouTube has like vastly affected my social skills, but uh, I'm not sure. Maybe it's made me a better public speaker, but up to time. Only
but
time will tell.
but yeah, what are the downsides of having an animation channel? Or
Time, literally time. Like, oh my god. Like for like everything related to animation, like whether they're making a TV show, a movie, or a YouTube channel, time, 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 time,
time
time.
time.
Like that is the most important thing. Like it's the schedule just looming at you. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the biggest struggle.
Yeah, you should go ahead and check out my Instagram. Everyone should check out that thing, but you know those like pastry memes I've like posted in video form? I have those memes, but more visible on my Instagram.
Mm.
Sorry for the self plug here, but like you would probably relate to most of my memes, honestly. But yeah.
Instagram.
Um but other than time, is there any other downsides to this hobby of yours?
Um, like trying to have energy when you really need it. Like sometimes, like just got back from a long day and like, okay, I gotta finish up this video. But then like you accidentally fall asleep on the keyboard, and then like when you wake up, you see your editing software, and it's just like a bunch of the letter H on the screen. You're like, how did this happen? How did this happen?
Have you actually fallen asleep on your keyboard?
Yes, I have.
Guess who haven't yet?
Ew.
No. Most generally, I fall asleep not on my keyboard. But that's beside the point. Then again, we are interviewing you, not me.
Yeah.
But
Energy, that's a thing.
yeah, energy. You want to know
And
the
motivation.
solution to that question that is highly addictive? Caffeine.
Caffeine,
Ugh.
Also, another thing that's like a little bit of the struggle, like when you like make something, like no, it's not good enough, so you like go back to the drawing board and like redo like that one part. And you're like, no, I want to make it better. I want to make it like more funny. I want to like make it look better and stuff like that. It's just like screw it. I'm low on time.
Yeah. Um would you recommend your this hobby? Would you recommend being a YouTuber to others?
Mm, yeah, I would, but like it depends on what you want to do and like how much creativity you have with that idea.
Yeah, that's understandable. And that's it for my pre-scripted questions. I'm gonna. This is gonna be a combination of me asking you questions and the chat asking you questions. So,
Okay.
um, I personally already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you just for the sake of the batch here. But like, what kind of animations do you do?
I do like skit like cartoons. Like I'd like talk about like something like a game or a movie, but instead of like just making it your typical game or movie review, I'd like add like a story to it, like and characters to it, like as you talk about it, and like try to like mesh it in right. Like video I did like earlier in summer called musicals. Like I just didn't want to like have me talking about musicals in like a wide area. Like I started with like a whole musical number and like added characters to like make it more than just like me talking about musicals. Like me and like other people like talking about musicals and like having like comedy and stuff like that and like characters and backgrounds and stuff like that.
Yeah. How did you choose the design for your character?
Character design. I start with an idea, like for PK as an example. Like I've loved Pokemon for a long time, and my favorite Pokemon's been Whimsicott. So like, hey, why not? Like for other characters, like I start with the idea, and like maybe I'll sketch like a little concept about it. Then like okay, so like how can I like make this look like a good character? And like when you hit that like strike, you're like, yes, this is who I want them to be. This is how I want them to look. And like I made a character who is a southern hyperactive mixture of Ellen DeGeneres and Wendy Williams. And like that was definitely an idea to come up with.
So what's the craziest idea how that you've ever thought about that have actually made it on air.
Okay, so like as of like the videos I posted now, the craziest idea is like Australian anthropomorphic rat man with a slightly bitten off ear and stretchy limbs.
Um, but wait, so which video was that for?
My latest video, Vinyls and Varmints.
How did you think of that title?
Okay, title went through like a couple of changes. Like I'm like, okay, I want to have an interesting title. I wanted like two V's, like X's and like I did a poll about it. Like
Yeah.
after I came up with a title, I'm like, I should do a little test and like, what will the next video be called? One of the options were Vexes and Vegans, and somehow everyone thought that's what it was going to be called. That won the poll.
I think it's just the fact that people have an obsession with vegans. Gee.
Vinyls and Varmints.
Gee. Thank thanks to the that vegan teacher.
Then when I came up with the actual title, Vinyls and Varmints, like I had to come up with an idea for the video. And that video, it was like kind of hard to come up with a solid idea from. Like I had ideas for like every other video I was gonna post this year, and like a lot of videos I was gonna post next year. But this one video, I'm like, man, I'm struggling to find an idea. So then like I'm like, okay, I have this thing, varmints. Okay, so varmints gonna be one word. So then I'm like, what's another V word that has two syllables? I'm like, so then I look it up on Google like a vinyl. So okay, I can make a video of vinyl figures. I have some of my own. Like, okay, there, vinyls and varmints. Boom, title.
So this is gonna be a very similar like question to like what came first, the chicken or the egg. But what came first, the video or the title?
Um, video technically, since like I come up with the idea before I make the title.
So do you do the script or the title first?
Usually, I'll write some of the script first, and then like, oh, I got the perfect title. Oh, I'm writing the script, so then boom, that's how I come up with the name.
So you're literally go ahead and start writing the script. Be like, oh crap, I found a good idea for this video's name, and then title the script to that.
Yes, pretty much.
So like, just like it's kind of like in the middle of your script.
I remember one of my videos, like I finished making it. It was like a movie review. I'm like, wait a minute, I never came up with a title. Then I was like, okay, I'm reviewing this movie. What should I title the video? I'm like, okay.
Alrighty, so Dave travels through time to asks, do you like widescreen or full screen type videos more? Now my guess is with this question is, do you like the shorts or do you like the what is it called? Let's see here. I mean, like, I'm just gonna reword this for the sake of my convenience here, but do you like the short form way better or the classic YouTube way better? Like, do you like it more landscape or do you like it more like if you were to hold the phone, like hold it as if you were to call somebody or hold it as if you were to watch Netflix or something?
I like making videos on landscape more. Like I've made a short and it's one by one. I like making that video. It was like easy, you don't have to do a lot. But like I like a lot of the screen being viewable with my videos. I can like fit in like a little detail or like a background detail or something.
Yeah, the thing is that with the shorts is they're literally 15 seconds and and I personally don't like, I'm also this hobby too, but like I don't like the shorts. Like they're just not a very animation friendly type. Which
Yeah, that's true.
um so is there a character that you've made that you haven't liked yet?
Character that I've made that I haven't liked yet. Let's see. As of now, no, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Maybe like later down the line, I would have made a character like, maybe I don't like this character. But as of now, I'm pretty sure I really like all of them.
So, what was the your most favoritist video that you've ever made?
Oh, that's a good question. It's either musicals, game oddities, or vinyls and varmints. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's and this is gonna sound like the same question, but not really. It's not really gonna be the same question. What would and this can also include future scripts as well, but what was your favorite script you've ever written?
which script I've ever written. Oh,
Like what's the
was
what did you have the most fun time um like making as far as scripting goes?
for scripting. It might be the temperature debate that I did with you, like in
Oh
April.
yeah. I
Also,
personally have a I personally have a bias on that one.
and then another script that I really enjoyed making was game oddity, since like it has like a mysterious vibe, and like I really also really liked writing vinyls and varmints because like writing Varmintar, the character with the heavy Australian accent. He's funny.
So, this is a question because I do a different type of animation style than you, but like, is it harder to write a script completely from scratch versus like a life experience?
I'd
In your
say
eyes.
it's harder to write it from completely scratch because like a life experience, like biggest struggle I'd have with writing a life experience is like putting it into words for like a good video that people would like enjoy watching. Like writing a script in this and then writing a script from scratch. I think that's harder because like you have to like actually like come up with all of it and like write a joke that you think will land or like maybe this is not funny. Maybe this is like yeah. I think writing a script from scratch would be harder
Yeah,
for me at least.
like, and yet you write scripts from scratch.
Hmm?
But yet you do write scripts from scratch.
No fun if it's too easy.
Ouch! But yeah, so I know you've done collabs with me before, but have you ever collabed
Yes.
with any other creators?
I have. In my latest video, I collabed with a friend of mine, Junio. And let me actually send a link to their channel in the chat. Like a really fun guy.
Please let me know if you have a wrench. Because if for a stupid reason of you not having one, I want to fix that.
As for more collabs, I've like collabed with more people. In my game oddities video, I collabed with a person named Ben. He's a fun time. And then like I introduced like a main villain named Mr. Nettle, and he's voiced by a friend of mine. And he goes by Plush Blue online.
Yeah, so I'm guessing like I know that I have more of a YouTubey type approach to like content creating, but like do you think that you're gonna end up one day wanting to go ahead and go more the like Saturday cartoon route?
I think right now I'm more of the Saturday cartoon route as like where I'm going right now.
Because
Like
it's like yes, you're on YouTube, but at the same time, you you have like this type of like TV show network ish vibe to your stuff.
I'd say my videos are like a mixture of an episode of SpongeBob and a video by the Odd Ones Out.
But yeah, um, I feel like I'm more of the odd ones out type um content creator, or at least how he used to do things. Especially with the newest video that I'm going to be posting soon. But yeah. So do you find collabing with other creators hard?
It depends, because like sometimes like they have like personal life issues, like delays, and like sometimes like you gotta it's hard to like keep on schedule when you collab with someone, but like I think it pays off in the end.
Yeah,
Like,
do you tend to get frustrated with that other person?
uh, a little, but like not really frustrated, just like, oh man, I wish it was able to happen earlier.
Yeah.
Finals environments, the video I made, it had like multiple delays. Like one of those many delays were like the voice acting with like different Junio with it. Then
But yeah,
then
yeah, like, do you have a plan B for if someone doesn't get in their lines on time?
not really. Because uh, like usually I like get the voice work done first and then like animate over the character talking. And, like I'm gonna need the voice lines done, and like since I already have the script done by the time I have the voices done. That like causes the whole thing.
Do you like to? Oh, Dave travels through time has another great question. Do you like to pause for effect with your voice acting?
Yes, I do that quite a bit. Usually for like comedic effect, or usually to like for better toning. Pausing. Yeah.
How hard is it to
I often
direct?
pause a lot.
Yeah, how hard is it to direct the right tone when it comes to voice acting?
It is fairly hard because like usually whenever I like record a line for a video, I have to like keep on doing it like over and over again since like I'm not that good at talking per se. So then like most lines I have to like re-record them 3 to 5 times. I don't think it comes off as good as it could have.
Does it make?
Surprisingly,
Oh, you go ahead and continue on with your answer.
surprisingly, sometimes it's easier for me to say a line in like a character that I've made voice rather than my own voice.
Um, here's just like, do you listen? Here's a question from Branimation or Branimator. My bad. But do you like to listen? Do you like? Do you listen to music while you work?
Actually do like so when I'm on the drawing part, I like to listen to music a lot. Sometimes I can get carried away looking for a song, but yeah, I do like to listen to music while I work.
Yeah, I feel like when someone does a reverse with me, the answers are going to be very similar. But that's beside the point. Um, I'm going to go back. So that was a fan question. So, or a friend question, I guess, technically. But, my personal question is, does it make you die inside to listen to your own voice?
Yes, okay, like the first like couple of videos that I've done where like I'm really like voicing stuff, like I usually just like end up like cringing so hard and like dying inside, like to the point where I just like shut off the whole video and like nope, nope, nope.
I know I asked you.
I
Yeah? Oh,
I
continue.
did a Q and A video. I did an announcement video like before that, and it started like with like my character crying at a bar for like a solid 8 seconds. Like of me just like crying into the microphone, like 8 whole seconds. That 8 seconds felt like a whole minute listening to that back. I'm like, oh god, like oh.
And the
I'm
funniest
like,
part
no,
of
no,
that
stop.
thing is you didn't realize it looked like a bar until I told you.
Hang it up.
I literally
Like
told you that it looked like a bar.
that was like I sometimes I like click I like rewatch on my videos. That one I could almost never rewatch because like 8 whole seconds of me crying into the microphone. It like
Um,
sounds so bad. I like, ow.
do you think that if you were to, please don't do this, please don't make yourself cry, but if you happen to cry and record yourself crying, do you think that would sound better than fake crying?
Um, I don't know. I think it would sound more natural, but better.
Do you think fake
Probably
crying
not.
or real crying would sound better on the mic or in the video?
Fake crying would sound better in the video, but real crying it would feel like more natural and more like realistic. Oh,
But I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Please do not make yourself cry for a video.
I won't. I won't. Oh, the thing about voice acting though, like on like my first like announcement update video, like I sounded so unenthusiastic. I sounded like this, like, well, I'm making new videos that I literally sounded so unenthusiastic and my voice sounded strangely deeper than it actually is.
Yeah, here's another question for you. Um, do you sometimes edit your or your voice to go ahead and sound better?
Um, Sometimes with pitching, but rarely do I actually go edit my voice. Like, oh, I would edit like little bumps in the mic or stuff like that, or like cracking and stuff.
Yeah, like your voice cracking or the mic cracking?
Mic cracking. When my voice would crack, I would just be like, nope, I just re-record the line.
Yeah. How often do you have to re-record?
Every line I usually re-record it like at least 3 times, sometimes even like 7 times.
Have you ever I'm pretty much like whenever I record, there's sometimes times where my eyes just forget where I was in the script. Does that ever happen to you?
Usually before I record a line, I have like the script next to me and like just keep rereading it in my head. I'm like, okay, I know what to say, and then record. So no, not really.
So you rehearse your lines before
Mentally,
recording?
yes. Mentally, yes. I rehearse the lines in my head.
Yeah. I personally had to double space mine to make it work because my eyes will just like unfocus and refocus. Hello, Malachite. How are you?
Malachite.
Malachite. Oh, I. Welcome to Pastry does not know how to spell for the freaking life of them. But, oh, here's another question. Do you ever struggle with misspellings of your script and then you come back later to be like, hey, what is this? What was I trying to say again?
Yeah, sometimes it's even grammar, and like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. Why did I write it like this? Scripting issues. Oh, I always like hate getting Grammarly ads. Like, I always skip them. Like, nope. Sometimes I don't even look at them. Like, I'm not gonna let the ad win my attention. Sometimes I really do think maybe I do need Grammarly.
Nah, you need help from someone else to edit your scripts, probably. Now,
Maybe.
here's something I've been noticing with like YouTubers. They either fry their brain with too many ideas or literally hate themselves for not having enough ideas. Are any of those you?
Uh, I'm set on ideas for a good while now, but like sometimes I need a video out and like, oh wait, I didn't come up with an idea for this.
Like,
So usually I'm good with ideas.
but are you too good with ideas? And
Um,
before you ask, that
Maybe.
is actually a thing.
Probably am too good with ideas because like I want to incorporate this thing into a video, but no, that would be a better idea to have it as its own video.
Oh man. How often do you go on tangents while scripting?
Inner tangents. I do that a lot. Scripting. No, I want this character to say this. No, no, no. I want this joke to be like this. No, no, no. I want this like foreshadow to. I want this to foreshadow that. Whoa! Oh my god.
Yeah. Have you ever? All right. Before I ask the next question, just so just so the donut batch knows, they're totally chill to go ahead and ask questions. Just please put the donut afterwards so that we know that you're talking to us. Thank you. Anyways, what the hell was I gonna ask? Have you ever like completely accidentally changed the plot of one of your videos just because of a tangent?
Yes, I actually have. Musicals might be the biggest example. Like I had like the opening song, right? And I'm like, okay, so like how am I gonna make the main video like interesting? And like I read like part of the script for the video, like I don't have a lot of room to like make a video like that interesting. So then I like redid it. I'm like, okay, this is better.
Have you ever had like a video of yours get completely shot down? Like have a total wave of hate on one of your videos because they think that it's bad?
Yes. In I cannot talk. At the beginning of summer, I actually did make I made another short. And then like I really hated it. I just deleted it without a trace. Now it's gone forever.
I honestly don't think I saw that one.
Good.
Gee, thanks, IRL obligations.
Don't go looking for it. I hope no one's re-uploaded it.
Alright, so this is more of like a YouTube-y type question now. So whenever like so how do you think of your fan base?
They're really nice people, and like they're always like, no matter how long a video may take, they're always like popping off with it. Latest
Yeah.
video, I like 300 views within like 4 days, and I'm like, holy moly, what the heck?
Do you feel like that the animator bases tend to be nicer than like any other type of content base?
Definitely more forgiving with the upload schedule since like animation, it's a very time-consuming hobby.
Trust me. Trust me on this. My donut batch is more forgiving of me freaking up a upload schedule than I am, honestly. Like they're like, "Oh, it's fine." I'm like, "No, it's not." Oh, Dave literally asked a question that I've already asked, but I'm gonna change it a little bit just so that like what video is your second favorite of all time out of all the ones you've done? I've literally already asked.
Second favorite?
So I'm gonna change it a little bit to make it work.
Second favorite. I'm not entirely sure. Second favorite? That's a good one because like I know my least favorite, I know my favorite. But like second favorite. A good question. I don't know. I'll have to think about that more honestly.
Um, how long? How long on average does it on an average upload take from start to finish?
Okay, if I was good at time management, I would an average video would be like 2 weeks to make. Since I am not, and I am busy, it could take usually up to twice that, but I try to keep it like 2 to 3 weeks.
So, like, I'm gonna go ahead and emphasize on Sticky's question. That question was from Sticky Art. He's known as an art creator, but, I'm gonna go ahead and put more of an emphasis on like already. So, you know, so like if like consecutive, like how much consecutive time does it take for you to go ahead and for a video? Like, here's an example for an answer to this because apparently I forgot how to talk. So, I would personally say that it consecutively takes me 10 hours to make a video.
10 hours. For a video, I'd say on average it's like 12 or 13.
Holy smokes.
Maybe 14. I don't know.
So, question. How long does it take you per second on average?
For what?
How much time does it take you per second of animation? Such as like, let's say that wait, we're getting more into animation questions. Dang it. This was not what I expected from myself. I was gonna have the animation questions on a separate episode. FML. Also, random question. Do you swear in your videos?
I would. Like, totally honestly, I definitely would, but I can't due to reasons.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever swear in a video?
Probably yes. Like, in my latest video, like, fit a hell in there. Like, I think that's the hardest cursing that's ever been on my channel.
The question is hell a curse word?
No, but some people do consider it that, so I guess.
But, so, if you were to stream, on average, how many fans do you think would watch it?
Maybe like 10, 15, 20. Like,
20?
I'll have to get the hang
Holy
of streaming.
cow! That would be more than my freaking channel.
I mean, like, subscriber differences and all.
Yeah.
20.
You're literally 1 to 3K. Or like
2, 3K.
2.3, whatever.
1.23.
But
I'm actually at 1.24 now. Dang it! I like keeping the 1.23.
I guess being on the show is not gonna help you with losing subscribers.
Everyone, don't subscribe. That was a joke.
What's wrong with my donut batch? Why can't they subscribe?
That was a joke.
To
Please
you?
subscribe.
Why can't they subscribe?
That was a joke.
To you?
Please. That was a joke. Please subscribe to me.
But yeah. More than me too, lol. No, Sticky. You have more than me and PK combined. Don't. But yeah. Or I think he's talking about stream viewers. But yeah. Do you think he'll ever start streaming?
I've made plans to start streaming, but like as of now, I can't like figure out like time. Like definitely next year